Hey Soul Fam, how's it going? Today I have for you a power yoga flow. So we're going to move through a strong Vinyasa flow, just kind of fire up the body, build some strength, and just kind of get our yoga practice in for the day. So when you're ready, come join me on your mat, and we'll start really nice and simple in our mountain pose. So we'll bring the toes together. The heels can touch, or maybe you like to have some space. Pull the kneecaps up to engage the quads. Roll the shoulders down the back, pulling the ribs up and in, slightly tucking the tailbone down. Deep breaths in your mountain, just rooting through the feet for a moment here. On your next inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips back and bring the arms in line with your ears, coming into your chair pose. Deep breaths to begin. Ujjayi breath. The belly and ribs pull in here, and we're tucking that tailbone down. We're not sticking the butt out. Tuck that butt in. One more breath. Exhale, dive straight forwards into a forward fold. And we can bend the knees here so we can bring the belly towards the thighs. Inhale, lengthen through the legs and bring the fingertips to the mat, palms to the shins or thighs for a half lift. Exhale, bend the knees and plant the palms. Step it back to a plank. Take a breath. Exhale, either bring your knees, chest and chin to the mat or chaturanga. Knees up, elbows in. Lowering yourself down with control. Inhale, lift the chest and chin up, upward facing dog. Exhale, taking it back to your downward facing dog. And we'll stay here for a few breaths so we can paddle the feet. Stretch the legs. A nice full body stretch here. And then on your next inhale, lift up your left foot nice and high into your three-legged dog. Keeping the toes in the left hip, facing down towards the mat. We're not opening out to the side. Keep that hip down. Exhale, bend your left knee and step the foot between the hands. Gently drop the back heel down. And exhale, use your core, come up to your warrior one. We have the hips square to the top of the mat here. We have a nice bend in the front knee. We can always come up onto the balls of the back foot to help square the hips a little more. One more breath. Exhale, open it up to your warrior two. So the hips come in line with the long side of your mat. And we can gaze at the middle finger on the left hand. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands down and step your front foot in. Quite a big pace. And we can bring the hands together in prayer. Gently bend into that left knee and take off the back foot coming into your warrior three. Whether we keep the hands in prayer here or we can inhale, extend the arms in line with the ears. We can even have a bend in that left knee. One more breath. Exhale, we can just gently come back to our center, standing. And we'll move through Vinyasa to transition. So we can inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, dive into your forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to your plank. And knees, chest and chin or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths, paddling the feet. And then on your next inhale, we'll lift up the right foot into the sky, coming into our three-legged dog. Again, the hip and the toes are facing down towards the mat. It's not about how high we can lift that leg up. One more breath. Exhale, bend the knee and step the foot between the hands. We can drop the back heel down and exhale. Come up to your warrior one. Beautiful. One more breath. Exhale, open up to your warrior two. Hip comes in line with the long side of the mat. And we gaze at the middle finger on the right hand. One more breath. Exhale, we can release the hands down and step that front foot in a big pace. Hands in prayer in front of the chest, bending into your right knee and taking off the back foot, coming into your warrior three. Maybe one side's a bit wobblier than the other. So if we fall out, we can just gently find our way back in. There's no rush. One more breath. Exhale. We can come back to our center. We'll move through that little round again, but a little bit quicker this time. So with our toes together, inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, dive into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, plank, and knees, chest and chin or chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting up the left leg, coming into our three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, step the foot through and drop the back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Exhale, release the hands, step in that front foot, hands in prayer, and taking off, coming into our warrior three. One more breath, exhale. We can bring that right foot down, release the hands, inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, plank, and knees, chest and chin or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lifting up the right foot, three-leg dog. Exhale, bend the knees, step it through. And exhale, coming up to your warrior one, taking a breath. Exhale, open to your warrior two. Exhale, release the hands, step that front foot in, hands in prayer, and taking off into your warrior three. Minding your balance. Exhale, we can come back to our center. And there we have it, our quick little power yoga flow today. I hope you enjoyed that sequence. If you did, please like the video, maybe save for later, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again. I hope to see you next time. Namaste.